Sorry, I'm hit the mic there. Anyway, hey, alright, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Thumpers franchise rebuild here in Super Mecha Baseball 4, year number 1. Last episode, we took on the Leatherwings in our game action for the episode. We ended up dropping a tight 1-6-4 as the bullpen struggled late and dropped it late for us in the 9th. After that, we then simmed up a couple games through playing, teams that weren't like in competition for like good spots in the league. We ended up going looks like 4-2 in that sim, winning the first game, dropping the next 2, and then winning our last 3 in a row. So we're right now on a 3-game winning streak coming into today's episode, which will be a doubleheader as we are taking on 2 division leaders here in this episode. Our first matchup is against the False Knights, who lead the other division in our conference, and the second matchup is against the division leading champs, one of the 2 division leaders on the other side of the aisle in that conference. First matchup today, 10-4 for us. We're going to send Johnny Guerra to the mound, 1-2 with a 5.62 ERA and a 1.56 whip. And on the mound for the False Knights, it is going to be left-hander Aaron Robertson. False Knights come in at 10-3. Robertson having a great year so far, 3-0, 1.86 ERA, 0.98 whip, and he has K Collector on top of that. So his ratings might not look like a whole bunch. I mean, he has elite level accuracy. Let's not discount him in any way. He has elite level accuracy. His velocity is like slightly above average. Junk is about average, but you put him on a 2-strike count, man is going to pitch out of his mind. Lineup for today's game. First game of today's episode, locked in at shortstop Burnt Majors. He'll lead us off, followed by first baseman Ariadne Hazard. Batting third, on fire catcher Shane Cruz. Batting fourth, second baseman Aviana Moreno. Batting fifth, third baseman Tristan Cantu. Batting sixth, left fielder Frank Chase. Batting seventh, center fielder Naya Connor. Batting eighth, center fielder Grant Peacock. Batting ninth will be the pitcher Johnny Guerra. Lineup for the False Knights, leading off at first base, will be 22-year-old Trevor Hendricks. Batting second, left fielder Rohan Villalobos. He's 24. He's actually a right fielder by trade. Batting third is third baseman Madeline Butts. Batting fourth, right fielder Term Butterman. Batting fifth, locked in second baseman Ahmed Benton. Batting sixth, center fielder Musty Correa. Batting seventh, shortstop Bingo Rude. Batting ninth, catcher Corey Harper, and batting ninth is the pitcher Aaron Robertson. Harper is batting eighth. Looking at their bench, injured shortstop Brian Smile will not be seeing any action today, which is unfortunate. He's one of their higher level players. Center fielder Rory Harrison is also on the bench. She is all right. She could be better. She's a good fielder. That's about all she's good at. They have a normal catcher. Alberto Donovan is locked in, but he is tired, so he is sitting this one out. And they also have left fielder Albert Clements and second baseman Xander Ramos. Pitching rotation, they have starter Rodney Mullins, who is tense. Locked in pitcher Grecian Harris. Then they have Hendrix Pepperonis, the 42-year-old veteran. Long relievers Tyke Quintana and Isaiah Salinas, 23 and 31 years old respectively. And then their other relievers are Ramon Avila, 23, Augustus Berry, 32, and Dorothy Jones, 34. Solid team. Looking pretty good. Let's jump into it and get it on. We're on the road here for the first game. And I believe we're on the road for the second game as well. So we'll see how things go. Alrighty, looks like we're going to the Tiger Den. Ooh, prepare for long balls, folks. These are some very short walls out here in the Tiger Den. I should know. I've played here quite a bit.
You can feel the energy rising.
Alright, let's do it.
Tiger Den. Golly, this is a super duper occasion.
Alright, False Knights look like a pretty solid team based on their ratings. They're balanced across the board. They don't stand out in any one area, but they don't overly suck at any one area either. And they've been playing well so far. 10-3. I think that's the best record in the league right now. It's pretty good. Burnt Majors leading off, shortstop's locked in, hitting 400, 2 RBIs on the year, and Mind Gamer active for the backup shortstop, getting the start against Robertson. Aaron Robertson has gone 3-0 so far this year in 3 starts, 1.86 ERA and an 0.98 whip. 4 earned runs given up in those starts, 19 in the third innings pitched, averaging over 6 innings a start, 6 in the third. 14 hits surrendered, 5 walks, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, 14 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 206. First pitch coming to Majors is a heater right down the pipe, 0-1. That's a nice pitch to start it. Heater inside is chopped at the middle. Base hit for Majors as the shortstop delivers a leadoff knock. Leadoff man on here for first baseman Ariadne Hazard. High pitch active, hitting 400, 7 homers, 22 RBIs on the year for the offensive leader of the team. Heater up and in is in there on the corner. Nice pitch from Robertson. 0-1 on the two-seamer. That's a hanging slider, and that is not coming back, folks. Beat the drum. It's a home run. Ariadne Hazard gets a hanging slider at the letters and immediately deposits it in the right center stands. 8th of the year for Hazard. It is 2-0 Thumpers. Hey, one boy, how's it going? Yes, let's go Thumpers indeed. Welcome in. Hopefully you got to see that happen. Catcher Shane Cruz up next. He's on fire, hitting .340, 3 homers, 14 RBIs on the year. Robertson's first pitch changeup down and in is low. Ball 1. He's down tense as well. Right there with the changeup. Should have gone for it. 0-1-1. Hey, Ball Baseball Dad. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you. Oh, God. Why are we here at this park? That's their randomized home stadium. I can't do anything about it. 1-1. Checked high. Good take. 2-1. Wanted to get them in. We're both division leaders. Line at the middle with the knees on the base hit as Cruz puts that past the pitcher's head. That is another hit. 3 straight hits to start the day.
The second baseman, number 44.
Next up, the second baseman, Aviana Moreno, back in the lineup after recovering from her dislocated shoulder, hitting .388, 4 homers, 12 RBIs on the year. Nice to see her back. Slider up and away. That is a strike called. 0-1. Take down the way on the two-seamer outside. 1-1. Was it a dislocated shoulder or was it a groin injury? It might have been a hamstring, actually. Heater up, strike called. 1-2. Change it down and then is launched the third soft liner to Butts. She'll make the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 23.
Tristan Cantu up next. Third baseman hitting .258, 3 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Mind gamer active for Cantu. Has been struggling lately. Heater up and away, high out of the zone from Robertson. Ball 1. Slider at the knees, roped to center field, but that is going to hang up there for the center fielder Correa. 2 down. Runner hanging on at first, and that is going to bring up the number 6 hitter, left fielder Frank Chase with fastball hitter. Hitting .312 with 1 homer and 5 RBIs. Slider inside off the plate there from Robertson. Ball 1. Heater inside, chopped on the ground to second, right at Benton. He'll make the play to first, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs in on the home run, though, by Hazard. Thumpers out to an early 2-0 lead. Bottom 1. Villalobos, Butts, and Benton do up here. I guess they changed their lineup. Villalobos was supposed to bat second today. Interesting. Left fielder Rohan Villalobos leading off. .259 average, 2 homers, 12 RBIs. Love that he has dyed his hair blue to match his team uniform. That is amazing. I can see why he was one of their draft picks. They're like, this guy's already repping our colors. We gotta have him. Facing veteran Johnny Guerra, the 26-year-old. 3-0. Guerra in his 3 starts, he's 1-2. 5.62 ERA, 10 earned runs, 156 whip. 4 appearances, 3 saves. He made 1 relief appearance in that extra innings 15-game marathon, which he took the loss for. 16 innings pitched, 21 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 2 homers, 9 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .313. I remember that because he lost Sandoval start, which went 15 innings. He then came out the next day and took the loss in that contest as well. So Guerra's 3 starts this year have been no decision due to injury, a victory, and then a loss. First pitch heater at the knees to Villalobos, line to short. Majors there on the liner, 1 down. Third baseman Madeline Butts due up next, hitting .265, 3 homers, 11 RBIs on the year for her. Curveball down on the way on the first pitch. That's grounded to second, right at Moreno. She'll make the play. 2 down. Solid start so far for Guerra. Here's second baseman Ahmed Benton. He's locked in. Hitting .348 with 6 homers and 16 RBIs on the year. Yeah, they definitely changed their lineup. This is not what they had out earlier. Yeah, this looks a little different. Okay. Alright, you know what? That's fine. We'll rock it. Heater down, taking low. Ball 1. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Who knows? Slider up and in. That is roped to the gap, right center field. Connor giving chase. Won't get there. That's down for extra bases. And it gets by Connor on the ricochet. It is going to be a double, though, as it holds into just 2 bases. Inning, though, is staying alive here for the cleanup hitter, Term Butterman, the right fielder. RBI hero is active, but he's only hitting 111 on the year with 1 homer and 4 RBIs. A very poor start to the year for Butterman, but the rest of the team seems to have picked it up around him. Looking like one of them good old Burn Oliver burnout. Change it down and in is off the plate inside, 1 low. Same, he doesn't play catcher, he would fit right in. Slider up and in is off the plate inside, 2-0. Four-seamer down in the way, that is fouled off back into the screen, 2-1. Curveball down and in, taken in the dirt, 3-1. Heater up and away, fouled off late, full count. Guerra looking to get out of the inning here. Butterman looking to stay alive, runner will hold at second. Change it down in the way, check swing outside, ball 4. First walk from Guerra, good work there by Butterman. That'll keep the inning alive for rookie for 22-year-old first baseman Trevor Hendricks. He was supposed to be batting leadoff. He's now batting 5, hitting 140 with 1 RBI on the year. Slider up and away in the first pitch, fouled off by Hendricks, 0-1. Little hack now active for Trevor. Change it down and in, low, 1-1. Heater down in the way, checked outside, 2-1. Curveball away. Ripped up the third base line. Fair ball into the corner. That's going to be extra bases. That's going to get at least 1 run home as that's going to stay in there. It's not extra. Maybe. Oh, wow. Where did that? Oh, it hit the wall. Hazard's throw home is late. It's a 2-run double. Oh, that fucking park dimension. Are you serious? So I threw it to the relay man who was in foul territory there trying to get the ball. It hit the sidewall and ricocheted into no man's land. Oh, shit, that's bad. Well, that's a 2-run double for Hendricks. That'll get his average going in the right direction. We're all tied up. 2 down. Guerra's now tense, and here's center fielder Musty Correa hitting 300. 1 homer, 7 RBIs on the year. He has bunter and consistent both active. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to lay one down with that speed. Heater up and in, taken inside, ball 1. Slider down, chop foul. Cruz barehands it quickly to keep it foul, 1-1. Change up inside, pulled foul into the screen, 1-2. Guerra looking to get out of the jam. Heater up and away, fouled off, still 1-2. Ball down in the way, chased it in the dirt, strike 3. First punch up for Guerra, that finally ends the inning. But the shenanigans are alive thanks to Tiger Den's funky construction. 2-2 the tie game to the second. Connor, Peacock, and Guerra, bottom of the lineup, 2 up. One boy, I'm starting to feel you on that F Tigers sentiment.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 26.
Nia Connor leading off, center fielder hitting 355, 1 RBI on the year. Robertson still tense after the first inning. Change up in there, off the plate inside, ball 1. He did not get the call. That heater does get the call at the letters, 1-1. Slider away, hit up the middle to second, backhanded by Benton on a hop. That's 1 down. Next up, right fielder Grant Peacock, high pitch active, hitting 200. 2 homers, 6 RBIs on the year for Grant. Hovering around the Mendoza line. Heater up and away on the 2-seamer, taken out of the zone, ball 1. Slider at the knees, chased it, and popped it up. In front of the mound, there is Robertson. He will put it away, 2 down. Back to neutral he is, and here's the pitcher Johnny Guerra, hitting 250 with an RBI on the year. Slider away on the first pitch to Guerra, line to right. That is going to drop in front of Butterman for a base hit. Good placement there by Johnny. He's on with a 2-out single. Keeps the inning alive here for Burnt Majors. He singled his first time up and then scored on the home run. Robertson sets, checks the runner, fires home, heater down and in is a called strike, 0-1. Heater up and away, swung late, 0-2. K collector active for Robertson for the first time today. Changeup chased outside, pulled foul, it did fight it off, 0-2. Out in front of the changeup up and in, it looked like a fastball, that got me. First punch out for, fuck is his name, Robertson, that ends the inning. Bottom 2, Rude, Harper, and Robertson do up against Guerra. Bingo Rude, the shortstop, leading off. He's in for the injured normal shortstop, batting .222 with an RBI on the year. Solid name, I'll give him credit. Although Butterfingers and Dive Wizard kind of cancel each other out. They don't really make a whole lick of sense, if you ask me. Especially paired together. Heater away on the first one, rope to right center field. That is a base hit. Thankfully, neither of them affect his hitting, so... Rude on with the leadoff single, and that is going to make Garrett tense again. Batting eighth is backup catcher Corey Harper, in to give the normal catcher a day off to rest, batting at .500 on the year. Pinch Perfect and Base Rounder are his trades, neither of them active at the current moment, thankfully. Ball down in the way in the first one, lined in the holder of first base. That is over the glove of the first baseman into right field. First two batters on in the inning here for the False Knights, as that's going to bring up the pitcher. Aaron Robertson, hitting .375 on the year. Solid numbers, batting 3 for 8. 2 RBIs on the year. Looking to deliver. He may drop a bunt. We'll see. Change up in the first pitch. Bunt shown. It pulled back in there for a floating strike. 0-1. Slide up and away. Bunt is dropped down back to the mound. Guerra fires the third. Gets the lead runner. Cantu across the first is late. Good heads-up play by the pitcher on the fielder's choice. One down, first and second for Villalobos. So for one today. He grounded out his first time up. About the knees on the first pitch. Ripped foul, out of play. 0-1. Forcing me down and in. Hit up the middle hard to second. Pass a diving Moreno into right center. Connor comes up throwing for the plate. Runner thought about trying to go. Connor said, nah. Bases loaded, one down for Butts. 0 for 1 with the ground out to second, her first time up. Good spot for Madeline. Can she come through? Forcing her up and away in the first one, out of the zone. Ball 1. Slider at the knees. That's grounded hard at the middle. Pass a diving Moreno into right center. That's a base hit. Connor comes up throwing, again holding a runner. It's only one run in on the bases loaded single. It's 3-2. Ahmed Benton due up next. He doubled his first time up and then scored later in the inning. He's locked in. Forcing him up and in the first one. Ripped the right field on the line. Right at Peacock for the second out. Everybody has the hold. Bases remain loaded here for Butterman. He drew a walk his first time up. RBI hero is still active. Change up inside on the first pitch. Misses off the catcher's glove, but it doesn't get far enough away. Everybody holds. 1-0 pitch. Forcing him up and in. Check swing strike. 1-1. Slider down in the way. Just outside. A little low as well. 2-1. Ball down and in. Ripped foul out of play. 2-2. Change up and away. Out of the zone. 3-2. Everybody's going to take off with the pitch here. Forcing her inside. Turned on and fouled off. We'll keep it going. Slide down and away. Nubber to second. Slow roller. Moreno has to hurry. Bare hands to first in time. And that ends the inning. Guerra does stray on the bases loaded, but he gives up one run on the RBI single. False Knights take the lead 3-2 to the third. Hard lineup coming up for the Thumpers. Hazard, Cruz, and Moreno. Let's see if we can put up an elegant response. Hazard leading off, 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer her first time up. She's locked in again. Trying to pick up where she left off before the sim. That's a hanging changeup at the top of the zone. I should have repped that. 0-1. Flyer at the knees, rope to center field. That's a base hit. Second hit of the day for Hazard. She's 2 for 2. Leadoff woman on in the third for the Thumpers. Shane Cruz up next. Catcher's on fire. Singled his first time up. Mind Gamer still active. Let's see if he uses it well. Runner goes on the first pitch. Heater up, taken high. Throw down by the catcher is late. That is a steal for Hazard as she's in scoring position. Hazard's second steal of the year. She's 2 for 2. 1-0 the count here to Cruz. Slider hangs the letters, line to center field, but right at Correa for the first out, and we have to hold. Correa's got a cannon. I ain't running on that. Moreno up next, 0 for 1 with a pop out. Two-seamer taken low, ball 1. Heater top of the zone, crushed by Moreno, deep right center field. She got that one. It's not coming back. Welcome back to the lineup. Aviana Moreno beat the drum into the second deck. It goes in right center. Moreno absolutely unloaded on that fastball. 5th of the year for her. It is 4-3. Thumpers retake the lead. And that's why you don't hang fastballs. Indeed. Indeed. Cantu up next, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Heater down, taking low, ball 1. Slider down and in, grounded to short right at Rude. He'll make the play across, 2 down. Cantu continues to struggle. Here's left fielder Frank Chase. Flew out his first time up, he's 0 for 1. Change up inside, misses, ball 1. Change it down, rip foul by Frank, out of play, 1-1. Slider down, hit at the middle of the second, backhanded by Benton to his right, on to first. That ends the inning. Still, Thumpers retake the lead on the 2-run homer by Aviana Moreno, her 5th of the year, 4-3 to the bottom of the 3rd. Hendricks, Correa, and Rude due up. Trevor Hendricks leading off, doubled home too, his first at bat against Guerra with a errant in throw back in from the outfield that hit the sidewall in foul territory, unfortunately. The only thing I can say to that, shit happens. Slider down at the knees on the first pitch, taken low, ball 1. Heater up and in, that's high, 2-0. Change up and away. Line to right center field, Peacock going over, runs it down in the gap, 1 down. Next up, Musty Correa, he's 0 for 1 today.
Musty.
Change it down in the way in the first one, strike called, 0-1. Forcing him down in the way. That's low, just misses, 1-1. Curveball up and in. Pulled foul, out of play, 1-2. Slider down and in. Fouled off, 1-2. Heater up and away. Chased out of the zone, fouled off, out of play, still 1-2. Change it down and in. Fouled off, still 1-2. Good battle here. Slider up and in. Chased inside, jammed into third. Slow roll to Cantu, who make the play across. 2 down, nice recovery. Next up, Bingo Rude. Singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Forcing him up and away in the first one, outside, ball 1. Ball down and in. Just low, 2-0. Slider down in the way. Rude fouls it back. 1-2 on the count. Heater up and in. Off the plate. 3-1. Guerra behind. Change it down in the way. Outside ball 4. Second walk today for Guerra. That's going to put Rude on the 2 down for Corey Harper. Catcher singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1.
Corey.
Heater up and in on the first one. Swung through at 0-1. Slider away. On the outside corner, 0-2. Change it down and in. Inside, just off the plate, no call, 1-2. Curveball down in the way. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Second punch out for Guerra. That ends the inning. We strand 1 to the 4th. It's 4-3. Connor, Peacock, and Guerra due up. Keep it going. Let's see if we can keep rolling. Connor leading off 0 for 1 today. Flew out her first time up. Heater in there, strike called, 0-1. Changeup chased away, outside, pulled foul, 0-2. Okay, collector active for Robertson here. Heater down and in, jammed her to second on the ground. Benton makes the play, 1 down. Grant Peacock up next, he's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Heater up and away, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch there. Heater outside, misses, 1-1. Fastball up, chased out of the zone, popped up behind the plate. Right there for it is Harper, 2 down. Base is empty for Guerra, singled his first time up, he's 1 for 1. Keep it inning alive here somehow. Heater taking at the knees, 0-1. Way outside on that 2-seamer, 1-1. Slider down and in, dribbler to short. Rude in, makes the play. 1-2-3 inning here for Robertson, his first today. Bottom 4, it's 4-3. Robertson, Villalobos, and Butts due up.
Now batting.
Pitcher Aaron Robertson leading off in the fourth here for the False Knights. He's 0 for 1 today. Tried to drop a bunt his first time up, ended up being a fielder's choice as we got the lead runner at third. Four-seamer down in the way in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Slider bit in. High, 1-1. Change it down and in. Strike called, 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Checked out of the zone, 2-2. Ball down and away. Chased, grounded up the first base line. Slow roller to Hazard. She'll take it herself. 1 down. Good start to the inning. Here's Villalobos. 1 for 2 with a single today. Ball down and in on the first one. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Slider away. Outside. 1-1. Four-seamer up and in. High. 2-1. Curveball middle away. Popped up in front of the plate. Cruz out of the crouch. Now in the batter's box on the right side. Makes it in. Makes the catch. 2 down. Base empty for Butts. 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Gave the False Knights the lead last at bat. Slider in on the first one. Check swing strike. 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Chased outside. 0-2. Curveball down and in. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Picked by Cruz on to first. That's in time to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Guerra. He's up to 3 punch-outs today to the 5th. It's 4-3 still. Majors, Hazard, and Cruz due up against Robertson. Burnt Majors leading off. Grounded out last time up. 1 for 2 with a single. He's locked in. Let's make something happen here, Burnt. Get the top of the lineup rolling. Two-seamer outside. Misses. Ball 1. Change up inside. Off the plate. 2-0. Slider up the letters. Ripped to right field. That is a base hit over the diving glove of the second baseman. Second hit today for Majors. He's 2 for 3. Ariadne Hazard up next. 2 for 2 today for her so far. Singled last time up. She'll hit a 2-run homer. Locked in. High pitch still active. Change up out of the zone high. Pulled foul over the diving glove of Butts. 0-1. Thankfully she didn't catch that. Slider down and in. Grounded and hold a short. Backhanded by Rude to second one. Benton on to first. That is a double play. They do turn it. Base is empty for Cruz now. 2 down. Flew out last time up to center. He's also singled. Still on fire. 1 for 2 day for Shane. Change up inside. Strike called. 0-1. Two-seamer down in the dirt. 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Rocked by Cruz. Deep right field. Heading for the high wall. Beat the drum. It's over the wall. Home run for Shane Cruz as that one got out in a hurry there over the medium wall in right field. 4th of the year for Shane Cruz. Another home run for the Thumpers. It is 5-3.
The second baseman, number 44.
I didn't say it. I thought about it. I didn't say it. Moreno up 1 for 2 today with a 2-run homer last time up. Keep me honest. That's good. Takes a heater inside. Strike called from Robertson. 0-1 as he's tense again. Slider at the knees. Hard chopper through his legs into center field. That's a second hit of the day for Moreno. She's 2 for 3. That 2-out single will keep it alive here for Cantu, who's 10th, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts today. Cantu just has nothing go his way right now. He is just struggling mightily. Heater away, strike called at the knees. 0-1, nice pitch. That's in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. 1-1. Fastball middle in line at the middle. Base hit for Cantu. There you go, Tristan. Maybe that'll get you out of your own head. He's 1 for 3 today now. 2 on, 2 down. Now to bring up Chase, 0 for 2. Come on, Frank. Now to do it for Robertson. A quick hook today for him. Coming out of the bullpen, long reliever Isaiah Salinas as he's going to take over on the mound. The right-hander. Salinas on the year, 2-0, a 1.65 ERA and a 1.04 whip. 4 runs given up, 3 earned in 9 appearances, which is the most out of the bullpen. He 1 save recorded, tied for the most on the team. He also has thrown the most innings, 16 and a third. 14 hits surrendered, 12 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, and a batting average against of 226. Right guy to go to. He's been feeling it. Him and the other long reliever, Quintana, have both been doing really well. Robertson goes 4 2/3 innings today. He gives up 5 earned runs so far on 10 hits, 3 home run balls. He strikes out 1 batter, no walks today. He is in line for the loss. Both runners on base, his responsibility. Can we deliver? Gets ahead active here for Salinas on every first pitch. Okay. Same ratings basically as Robinson, a little less accuracy to work with, but same pitcher. Heater down and then strike called, 0-1. Slider down the way, fouled off, 0-2. Chase behind in the count here. Curveball down and then blooped out to short. Easy catch for Rude, and that ends the inning. Still a home run for Shane Cruz. Keeps the Thumpers in the lead. 5-3 now the score. Bottom 5. Benton, Butterman, and Hendricks do up here as we're halfway home today in Game 1. Hopefully everyone's doing all right tonight. Moving along at a decent pace here for the first game. Still have one more to go tonight afterwards, so stick around if you guys want. We'll be playing another division leader team after this. And Benton due up. Locked in second baseman, 1 for 2 with a double today. He's also scored a run. Forcing the middle in from Guerra on the first one. Blew it by him. 0-1. Nice pitch. Ball down in the way. Strike called. 0-2. Slide it down and in. Taken low. 1-2. Forcing him up and away. Chased that high. Strike 3. Fourth punch effort. Guerra. 1 down. Johnny feeling it. Here's Butterman. 1 for 1 with the walk. Change it down in the way in the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Slider inside. Off the plate. 1-1. Forcing him down and in. Blew it by him. 1-2. Forcing him up and away. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Back-to-back Ks here for Guerra. He's up to 5. 2 down. Here's Hendricks. 1 for 2 with a double. 2 driven in on that double. Curveball down on the first pitch inside. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Forcing him up and away. Hendricks fouls it back. 0-2. Little hack active here. Change it down in the way. Checked in the dirt. Good hold. 1-2. He wanted it. Slider up and in. Line to left field coming in his chase. He won't get there. It's down for a base hit. 2-out single for Hendricks. His second hit of the day. Keeps the 5th inning alive for Musty Correa. 0 for 2. Trying to get his day started. Forcing him down in the way in the first pitch. Low from Guerra. Ball 1. Change up and in. Checked high. Good hold. 2-0. Slider down and in. Rip down the right field line. Will that get foul? Yes, it will. Just barely. Whew. God, lucky there. 2-1. Curveball down in the way. In the dirt. Good block. 3-1. Runner will be not off yet. Forcing me down and in. Check low. Ball 4. Third walk for Guerra. 2 on, 2 down. Inning continues for Bingo Rude. Walk last time up. He's also singled. 1 for 1 day for him. Shortstop looking to come through. Come on, Johnny. I just need 1 out from you. Can you give it to me? Change it down in the way on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. That's a good first one. Come on, Johnny. 1 pitch at a time. Slider down and in. Just inside and low. 1-1. Curveball down in the way. Chased in the dirt. 1-2. Forcing him up and in. Taken high. 2-2. Slider down in the way. In the dirt. 3-2. Both runners be off with the pitch here. Full count. Curveball hangs. Grounded to short. Got lucky. Right at Majors on to first. That ends the inning as Guerra does get through the 5th inning unscathed. Nice job, Johnny. To the 6th. It's 5-3. Connor, Peacock, and Guerra do up. He is done. He is up over 80 pitches. We need to take you out, bro. Connor, Peacock, and Guerra. Bottom of the lineup. Nia Connor leading off. Center fielder 0 for 2 today. Trying to get something started. Her day's not going so hot so far. Hey, red circle pitches. We do take it indeed. That one worked out for us. Can't get lucky every time, though. Heater taken low from Salinas. Ball 1. That missed to Connor. Slider hangs at the top of the zone. Hit well by Connor to center field. Center fielder started in. Now back at the fence. It's off the wall. Correa gets it in, but that is a leadoff double for Connor as that almost got out. Nice job, Nia. Leadoff woman on here for Peacock. He's 0 for 2. Grant trying to get it started. High pitch active. Curveball up and away. Taken out of the zone high. Good eye there. Ball 1. Slider down and in. Ripped at the first baseline. Fair ball into the corner. That'll get Connor home as it gets all the way to the fence. Butterman picks it up against the wall, fires into second late. It's an RBI double for Peacock. Thumpers score their first run, not on a homer. It's 6-3. Guerra coming to the plate, and we will pinch hit. Finishes the day at the plate 1 for 2. Guerra goes 5 innings today. He gives up 3 earned runs on 7 hits, 3 walks, no home runs, but he's in line for the win, but no quality start. He doesn't go deep enough to get it. Finishes, I believe, with 5 punch-outs on the day. Very good outing for Johnny, especially after the rough first 2 innings. He came back and lights out in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Well, I wouldn't say lights out, but scoreless. We'll take that. Pinch hitting for Guerra here. Who are we going to give it to? You know what? We're going to go ahead and give it to... yeah. We'll give it to left fielder Lax Hokie, the 23-year-old. He doesn't get a lot of playing time. Hokie batting .267 here in the season. No homers, no RBIs. Bunter is active for him, though, if he chooses to use it. Runner at second, RBI chance. Nobody out in the inning still. Salinas checks the runner, fires home. Heater up and in, caught the zone. Right on the inside corner, 0-1. Slider up and away, hitting the hole to short. That is down in front of Root on the dive. He'll fire to third, no chance. It's a single for everybody involved. Next up, Majors, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. RBI chance for Burnt, infield in, trying to protect the 3-run lead. Can they do it? Let's find out. Heater up and in the first one. Major sends it to left center field. That might be deep enough to score the run. Villalobos makes the catch. Oh, we are not running on that arm. Holy moly, that is a death sentence. Nah, that's stupid. 1 down. Here's Hazard, 2 for 3 with a 2-run homer and a single today. I'd rather take my chances with Hazard. Come on, Ariadne. Grounded into a double play last time up. No longer locked in. Heater up and in. Jammed into right field. That is a base hit, and that'll get the runner home. Runner scores from Peacock. He scores from third. It's 7-3. Third RBI of the day for Hazard. Here's Cruz, 2 for 3 with a solo homer last time up. He's also singled. He's still on fire. Salinas now tense. Heater down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball down is chased out of the zone. Dribbler to first. Hendricks bare hands takes the bag. Hook first. 2 down. Everybody else advances on the fielder's choice. Here's Moreno. 2 for 3 today. 2-run homer and a single. Let's see what Aviana does. Big RBI spot. And they're going to intentionally walk her. You know what? I don't blame you. Bases loaded for Cantu. 1 for 3 with a single. Powerverse righty now active and Mind Gamer. Can he come through? Bases loaded. 2 down. Nowhere to put him. Salinas' first pitch heater, down and away, in there at the knees. 0-1. That's a good one. And I took that personally, part 2. Maybe. Wouldn't it be part 3 because they did throw at Hazard and she hit a home run right after it? You could put that as a part 2, maybe. But if we're talking like intentional walk, oh yeah, definitely part 2. Heater up and away, high, 1-1. Slider away outside, 2-1. Cantu working it. Curve up and away, chop through the middle. That's a base hit into center. 1 run is in. Second runner going to try it. Here's the throw from Correa. It is late. 2-run single for Cantu. It is 9-3. Ads, not ads. Chase up next, 0 for 3 today. Fastball hitter is active for him here. Salinas sets, curveball down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Heater down and away outside, 1-1. Heater up and away, rope to right center field, hit well, going to the wall. Beat the drum, it's a home run. Frank Chase drops that pitch on top of the wall, and it bounces into the stands in right center on the high fastball. Second homer of the season for Chase. We break it open, it is 12-3.
The center fielder, number 26.
And we batted around. Here's Connor, 1 for 3 with a double. Salinas now rattled. All right, Connor. Doubled to start the inning. Curveball down and away, low and outside. That should have been a strike, 0-1. Slider away, hit at the middle of the second. Backhanded by Benton on to first. That will end the inning. But the Thumpers break it open here. We now have a 9-run lead. It is 12-3. Coming on for Hokie here, as I will not be leaving him in. Going to go to the bullpen here. Who do we got? We have Valenzuela, who's fully rested. So is Diaz. It's a big lead, so we're going to turn it over to Mateo Diaz here out of the bullpen. Bottom 6, 7-run outburst with 10 men coming to the plate. 12-3 the score. Harper, Salinas, and Villalobos due up. Corey Harper leading off, 1 for 2 with a single today. He's also struck out swinging. Facing Mateo Diaz, no record, a 1.29 ERA and a 1 WHIP. 4 appearances out of the bullpen is the absolute least out of the bullpen. He's very rarely used. 1 earned run given up on the year with 1 save. 7 innings pitched, 6 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 231. 30-year-old veteran is the last resort we want to go to out of the bullpen because his ratings are so much lower than everyone else's. Whereas everyone else is either regressing or progressing. He is the only one sitting there still at a C+. I think he's like moved up to a C+, barely from a C, but he hasn't moved very much in progressions. Wild thing active for Diaz, one of his problems. There it goes. Heater down at the knees, chopped in front of the plate. Cruz makes the play to first, 1 down. Next up, Salinas, the pitcher. He's rattled, batting .250 on the year. Will they let him bat? No, they won't. Coming off the bench is tired catcher, locked in, Alberto Donovan. Fastball hitter and pinch perfect, both active in this spot. Slider down on the first one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Heater up and away. Ripped in. Oh, I forgot he's fastball hitter. That's down the right field line, and it's over the top of the pole. That is a home run for the False Knights. Pinch hitter Alberto Donovan takes advantage of my forgetfulness and takes a fastball that he gets gifted at the letters out over the right field foul pole. It is 12-4. 4th homer of the year for Donovan. Villalobos up next, 1 for 3 with a single. Heater up and in on the first one. Blew by him at the letters, 0-1. Slider down and in. Chopper to second. Moreno charges. Bare hands to first. In time. 2 down. Next up, Butts, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Change up away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Forcing him down and in. Jammed or foul, 0-2. Slider up and away. Out of the zone, 1-2. Change up middle in. Swung on into right center into the gap. Liner. Peacock there for it, and that ends the inning. All right, man. Take it easy. Have a good night. Kick some ass indeed. We'll try to. Coming out of the bullpen, the other long reliever out of the False Knights bullpen, it is Tyke Quintana. To the 7th, they get one run back on the pinch hit homer by Donovan. 12-4 to the 7th. Peacock, Diaz, and Majors due up. Peacock 1 for 3 today with an RBI double. Last inning. High pitch active here against Quintana, who comes out of the bullpen here. Quintana on the year, no record, a 0 ERA and a 0.96 WHIP. 4 appearances on the year, 3 runs given up, none of them earned. 8 in the 3rd innings pitched. 6 hits given up, 2 walks, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, 10 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 176. Heater in there at the letters on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. So he's the complete opposite pitcher as the other 2 before him. He has poor accuracy, but a whole bunch of velocity. So we'll see how this works out. Heater up and in, checked high out of the zone, 1-1. Chased it inside off the plate, 1-2. Slider up and away, poked off the end of the bat over third. That is down for a base hit. Peacock's second hit of the day. He's 2 for 4. Leadoff man on in the 7th for the Thumpers. Here's the pitcher Diaz. I will let him bat. We're up 4 runs. We're up 8 runs here, so let him swing. Playing the bunt. Popped up the first pitch behind the plate. Back for it is the catcher Harper. 1 down. Burt Majors up next. 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. He's locked in. Slider up, hangs at the letters, whiff through it, 0-1. Heater down at the knees, hitting the hole to first, past the diving first baseman, slow roller into right, bent and bare hands in late to first base. That is an infield single. 2 on, 1 down for Hazard, 3 for 4 days, singled homer run last at bat. She's also hit a 2-run homer and singled it previously. Locked in, 3 for 4 day. Forkball hangs the letters, ripped to right field on the first pitch into right. Base is going to be loaded now with 1 down as we'll play station to station ball here. Here's Cruz, 2 for 4, the solo homer and a single. He's still on fire. Grounded out last time up to first base. Heater up and in, strike called on the corner at 100 on the gun from Quintana, 0-1. Chase the slider inside. My bad. 0-2. Whiffer active for Cruz here. Fork ball down. Line to center field. That is down in front of the center fielder for a base hit. 1 run will score. It is 13-4 as we play station to station. Next up, Moreno, 2 for 3 today. She was intentionally walked last time up. She's also hit a 2-run homer and a single. Nowhere to put her, so they have to pitch to her here. Fastball up the letters, just missed it, 0-1. Fastball up, hitting the hole to first. Liner to Hendricks, 2 down. Here's Cantu, 2 for 4 today, 2 singles. Drove in 2 runs last time up on a single. Only mind gamer active here against the lefty for Cantu. Fork ball inside off the plate, ball 1. Sliders outside, 2-0 to Cantu, looking for a fastball. Got it, but it's way outside. 3-0, and there's nowhere to put him. Fastball in there at the letters, 3-1. Heater up and away, roped in the hole to short, backhanded by Rude, on to second in time to get the runner, and that ends the inning. But 1 run home, it's 13-4. Thumpers lead by 9, bottom 7. Benton, Butterman, and Hendricks. Hard lineup coming up for the False Knights. Here's Benton, 1 for 3 with a double. Diaz entering his second inning of work out of the bullpen. Slider away, strike called, 0-1. Forcing down and in, off the plate, 1-1. Wild Thing activates on the changeup down and away, but it caught the strike zone apparently, 1-2. Slider middle in, fouled off, 1-2. Four-seamer up and away, checked high, 2-2. Four-seamer down and away, checked low, 3-2. Changeup up and in. Just popped him up to center. Threw him off with that slow pitch. Connor in. Makes the catch. 1 down. Butterman up next. 0 for 2 with a walk today. Slider at the knees on the first one. Grounded hard to third. Right at Cantu. He'll make the play across. 2 down. Base is empty here for Hendricks. 2 for 3 with a 2-run double and a single today. Fastball inside on the wild pitch. Misses. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and away, strike called, 1-1. Change of middle away. Pulled off the end of the bat to deep left center field. Chase going back to the fence. Leaps at the wall and robs him of extra bases. Frank Chase putting some sauce on that robbery to the 8th. It's 13-4. Chase leads off, then Connor and Peacock. Way to go, Frank. Way to go. Frank broke it open with a 3-run homer last time up. Now he's made a great defensive web jam. What are you going to do now, Frank? Let's find out. He's locked in. Fastball hitter still active against Quintana. Fastball at the knees, ripped the right field on the line, right to Butterman at the wall, 1 down. Next up, Connor. Naya's 1 for 4 with a double today. Grounded out last at bat. Heater up and in inside, ball 1. Fastball up, rope to the gap left center field. That is going to be down for extra bases all the way to the fence. It goes. Villalobos gets to it and gets it in, but it is still a double for Connor. She's on with 1 down. Here's Peacock, 2 for 4 with an RBI double and a single last at bat. High pitch still active for Grant. Slider away, chopper up the middle to second. High hopper, Rude throws to third. They have Connor in a rundown, but she's back safely to second. It's a fielder's choice. Everybody's safe. 2 on, 1 down for Diaz. He popped out behind the catcher last time up. And he is going to come out here. He's already at half stamina. We should take him out. Pinch hitting for him here in this spot is going to be backup first baseman Kane Tambor with off-speed hitter active. Hitting 143 with 1 homer and 3 RBIs. He's 1 for 7 off the bench. Fastball up and in, ripped foul into the screen, 0-1. Pitch fastball way outside off the catcher's glove, ricocheting away. Harper's throw to third is late. Everybody advances, and they got hurt. Connor just ripped her Achilles. Oh, no. She inflamed her Achilles. She's going to have to come out. That's a major injury. James is going to have to pinch run and play right field, and that's going to move Peacock into center. Oh, no. Our young center fielder just bit the dust. Damn it. Did not need that right now, especially up in a big game. Shouldn't have been so aggressive. 1 on the count to Tambor here. Heater up, chopped hard to short. Rude throws to third. Benton's throw to third is late. Fielder's choice. Everybody's safe. Run scores. It's 14-4. Nice job, guys. Majors up 3 for 5 with 3 singles. Slided down and then poked out into shallow left. That's down for a base hit. 4th single of the day for Majors. He drives in a run. It's 15-4, and we pile on. We're up 11. Hazard up next, 4 for 5 day. 2-run homer, RBI single, and 2 other singles as well. Locked in, and Quintana coming out. Here comes Augustus Berry, the locked-in reliever. Lead 4-seamer active as he tries to get out of jam. ERA up over 12 for him on the year. Fortunate for him. Heater up on the first pitch. He tried to sneak that by me. Ooh, you're lucky. That was in the 3rd deck. Heater up and in, jammed it to short. Rude to second 1. Bent into first. In the dirt. Picked, but knocked down. Runners at the corners on the fielder's choice. Here's Cruz. 3 for 5 with the homer. 2 singles, 2 RBIs. 2 down. Runners at the corners. Heater down the middle, lined in the hole to left field. That's a base hit. Cruz drives in another run. It's 16-4. Next up, Moreno. 2 for 4 day. 2-run homer, a single and a walk today. Facing Berry, who's no longer locked in. Check swing high on the changeup out of the zone. Ball 1. Fastball middle in, line to center field. That's a base hit. Base is going to be loaded here with 2 down. We play station to station. We risk no injuries. Here's Cantu, 2 for 5, 2 singles, and 2 RBIs today. Screwball at the knees, ripped to center field. That's a base hit. Run scores. Station to station. It's 17-4. Bases remain loaded. Now up to Chase, who started the inning. He's 1 for 5 with a 3-run homer today. Locked in. Chase flew out last time up. Chase to change it below the knees. 0-1. Got him out in front. Curveball away. Poked off the end of the bat to short. Easy catch for Rude, and that ends the inning. Going to the bullpen here. We're going to bring in Declan Valenzuela. He's the most rested. Bottom 8 at 17-4, and we are going to sim the rest of this one. This game is basically over. No, not finished later. Let's sim the rest of this one. We'll jump into game 2 here. We're up 13 runs. I have confidence that our bullpen won't mess this up, hopefully. Still, that was a wonderful offensive performance. It's just a shame that Connor got hurt there at the end. Like, sometimes it just happens like that. Freak accidents happen all the time. She just aggravated her Achilles right there, sliding into third on that wild pitch. And we do hold on to win 17-4 as no more scoring occurs in the last 2 inning and a half of the game. We're now 11-4 on the year as the False Knights falls to 10-4, and we now have the 2nd best record in the league behind the champs, who technically have 10-3. They have a higher win percentage. But we're the best in our conference. Jumpton Sports Equipment has sent over some complimentary batting gloves, and there's one left. Who do you give it to? Peacock or Oldman? Oldman. I like him better. Peacock had a great game, though, but I like Oldman better. 1 taco left on the platter. Who gets it, Frank or Testy? Let's do Frank. He actually hit a homer today. Booper, you can just piss off. You're regressing anyway. It doesn't matter. All right, let's look around the league. Got a couple roster moves to report. Looks like 5. All right, Carp loses 8 power, our backup catcher. He's getting worse. Okay. Good to know. Roydus Wallace goes to the Night Bats. He'll be replacing Gianni Shelton on their roster. Daxton Anthony, released by the Riddles. He's being replaced by Screw Kirk. Alexandria Raymond, released by the Trackers. She'll be replaced by Abdil O'Brien. Leatherwing signed Baller Jock. He'll replace Fabian Nash. Jadil Muller, offended the champs, will be replaced by Welt French. Okay. Decent roster moves, okay. Send up to the next one here. Swampers taking on the bottom noses. Swampers blow them out 9-0. Swampers now 10-5. They also have double-digit wins. Beasts there crushed the Dive Bombers 6-1. Gold Coats get a rare win against the Bionics. They win 5-1. Champs win 3-1 against the Furry Flyers. They're going to stay at 11-3, still holding the best record in the league. Tramplers rally to beat the Toucans 10-6. Toucans then take on the Riddles here, and the Riddles rally but lose 6-4. Tough loss for them. False Knights looking to bounce back here against the Bottlenoses. First and second place teams. Bottlenoses rock them 7-3. Lead in that division down to 2 games now. Bird Lizards beat the Nocturnals. They win 8-5. Bards taking on the Trackers here. Trackers out to an early lead, and they just blow them out 12-2. Dive Bombers taking on the Below Zeros. Dive Bombers looking for a win, and they will get it 6-3 the final. Bionics taking on the Nightbacks here. Bionics rally, blow the lead, rally again, and hold on barely to win 12-9. Last game in the sim, Leatherwings and Beast, first and second place in this division. Leatherwings win. They hold on to their lead and extend it to 2.5 games. They're now 10-5 and reach double-digit wins on the year. All right, not bad, not bad. Game number 2 on today's contest, we are taking on the champs. We're 11-4, they're 11-3, both teams leading their respective divisions. And these are the 2 best records in the league here. Piper Trampleson on the mound for us, 1-0 with a 5.51 ERA and a 1.84 whip. And on the mound for the champs, it is August Praline, 0-1 with a 6 ERA and a 1.27 whip. Both pitchers struggling here in the season. Looking at the champs here on paper, they have a really good power, good defense, and good speed. They're actually known for their defense. Contact, rotation, and bullpen, though, are nothing to sneeze at either. They're also above average and actually in a good spot. So this is a really good team on paper, and I'm not surprised they have the best record. Let's look at player development here. What do we got? Not giving you Wild Thing. That's a good one for Moreno. Oldman, I'm not giving you Noodle Arm. Not giving Hokey Choker. Tambor, that's a good roll here. Speed and Arm, you could use that. Booper, we're not giving you Crossed Up. That's just dumb. Okay, so it's 2 good ones here. Do Moreno's here first. +2 contact to 74, 2 fielding to 57. Going for bonus 2 contact, not going to get it. Going for bonus 4 fielding, not going to get it either. +12 loyalty, though, for Moreno. It's almost maxed out, and she's juice coming into this next game. Oh, goody, goody gumdrops. Tambor, what do you got for me, buddy? Puppy adoption, +1 speed to 65, 1 arm to 24. Going for bonus 3 speed, will not get it. Going to improve his secondary position to left field, not going to get it either. But he does get +4 loyalty, so I'll take that. Alright. Let's move into the lineup for today's second game here today. Leading off in center is going to be Grant Peacock. Batting second, first baseman Kane Tambor. Batting third, getting the role at DH today is Ariadne Hazard, as we are playing a DH-using team. This is an interleague play matchup. Batting fourth, juiced at second base, Aviana Moreno. Batting fifth, third baseman Tristan Cantu. Batting sixth, locked in shortstop Burnt Majors. Batting seventh, left fielder Frank Chase. Batting eighth, backup catcher Marco Karp, giving Cruz a day off. And batting ninth is right fielder Veranda James. Lineup here for the champs, leading off on fire, first baseman is that Faley? I believe that's how you say that. Batting second, locked in right fielder Aaliyah Enriquez, 2 young players here at the top of the lineup. Batting third, locked in second baseman Hang Anderson. Batting fourth, DH Ivana McMaster. Batting fifth, catcher Archibald Harvey. Batting sixth, center fielder Remus Velasquez. Batting seventh, third baseman Amora Quintana. Batting eighth, left fielder Marcy Daniels. And batting ninth is 10th second shortstop Mariam Martinelli. Looking at the bench, they have center fielder Asher Winkelson. 10th left fielder Mitchell Grouse. First baseman Welt French, who they just signed before this game, or before last game. And batting, and their other catcher Clayton Dunlap. And then their pitching rotation, Branson Ellis, Vic Kerr, Merle Cherry, Wade Fowl as long reliever Aviana Dapper, Ronaldo James, depending on how you say it, Nia Yoder, and Mackenzie Porpetta. Solid team. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into it and get it on. It's a night game here, and we're going to Big Sky Ballpark. That is the park here the champs have been given. Champs, move, chumps. Wow, that's what their logo says. Huh, I've just now noticed that. Maybe they belong in the Chumpton division. I really hope they are in the Chumpton division. I need to check that. Champs, move, chumps. Alright, let's get it on. Game 2 coming at you here today. We're going to be up first.
Big Sky Ballpark. It's time for some baseball.
Do it. We're up first today. Peacock, Tambor, and Hazard. Center fielder Grant Peacock leading off. High pitch active, hitting .220. 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the air, facing Praline. August Praline on the year, 0-1 with a 6 ERA and a 1.27 whip. 12 runs given up, 10 earned in 3 starts. 15 innings pitched, averaging 5 innings start exactly. 14 hits surrendered, 5 walks, 1 homer, 2 hit batsmen, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against him, .246. Does not strike me as a strikeout pitcher, it appears. Praline's first pitch heater at the letters, 0-1. Curveball down, taken low, 1-1. Heater middle in, line to left center field, hit pretty well. Heading back to the wall, there is Daniels to make the catch, 1 down. Next up, first baseman Kane Tambor, off-speed hitter active, hitting a .133 on the year. 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the season. Two-seamer away, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch there. Heater up and away, jammed in, slow roller to short. Martinelli makes the play, 2 down. Base is empty for DH Ariadne Hazard, hitting .423, 8 homers, 25 RBIs on the year. High pitch active for her. Heater up and away, outside. Ball 1 just missed the zone. Heater up out of the zone, 2-0. Slider hangs the letters, line to center field. That's a base hit. 2-out knock here for Hazard. Keeps getting alive with 2 down for Moreno. She is juiced. Second baseman hitting .407 with 5 homers and 14 RBIs. Let's see if she delivers. Heater away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, rope to left field hard on the line, right at Daniels though, and that ends the inning. Bottom 1 were scoreless. Bailey, Enriquez, and Anderson do up. Phi? That's how you say that? Okay. Leading off is on fire first baseman Glass Phi. .341 average, 2 homers, 6 RBIs on the year. Apparently the LL and E are all silent. Or at least one of the L's and one of the E. Or actually, both L's are silent. The E is not. Piper Trampleson, the left-hander on the mound. She is 1-0 with a .551 ERA and a .184 whip. 10 earned runs given up by our 4th starter. 3 starts, 16 1/3 innings. Averaging just over 5 innings a start, 5 1/3, 28 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 5 homers, 1 hit batsman, 11 strikeouts, and a batting average against of .384. Four-seamer up and away on the first one, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and away on the next one, grounded and hold to first, Tambor over, backhands cleanly, races the bag, he'll win the foot race, 1 down. Next up, the right fielder, Aaliyah Enriquez, she is locked in. Low pitch active, hitting .269, 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. Cutter up and in on the first one, high out of the zone, ball 1. Two-seamer up and away, that's a strike, 1-1. Slider up and in, that's a strike to the letters, 1-2. Four-seamer up and away, chased out of the zone, 1-2. Two-seamer low inside, off the plate, 2-2. Got her down in the way, chased it low, grounder in the hole to first. Tambor bare hands, flips to Trampleson, in time, 2 down. Base is empty for Hang Anderson. Second baseman is locked in, hitting .280, 3 homers, 11 RBIs on the year. Slider middle in on the first one, strike called, 0-1. Cutter down in the way, strike called, 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it out of the zone, strike 3. First punch up for Trampleson. That ends the inning, 1-2-3 for her. To the second, we're scoreless. Cantu, Majors, and Chase do up. Good first inning for Trampleson. Let's keep it going. Third baseman Tristan Cantu leading off, hitting .278, 3 homers, 13 RBIs on the year. Powers right-hander and Mind Gamer both active. Curveball hangs high from Praline. Ball 1 as that missed the zone. Fastball down the way, hit off the end of the bat to center. That is a base hit. Cantu on with the leadoff single here in the second. That'll bring up shortstop Burnt Majors. He's locked in, hitting .444. No homers, 3 RBIs on the year. Heater away, swung late out of the zone, 0-1. Heater up and in, grounded to second. Anderson to second, 1. Martinelli to first, double play. 2 down, bases empty here for left fielder Frank Chase. Fastball hitter active, hitting .296. 2 homers, 8 RBIs on the season. Chase hit a home run in the first game this episode. Fastball put in, turned on by Frank. It's not coming back, folks. Beat the goddamn drum. It's a home run. Frank Chase hits his second homer of the episode. First homer here in today's game. And we have an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Third homer of the year for Frank. Hanging the fastball. Next up, 8-hitter backup catcher Marco Karp getting in a rare start. hitting .333 with a homer and 3 RBIs, giving Cruz a day off. Curveball hangs on the first pitch, strike called. 0-1, should have gone at it. Curveball down, rip foul out of play, 0-2. Fastball down in the way, hit well by Carp to right center field. I think he got under it, though, off the end of the bat. Chasing it down to the right fielder, Enriquez, and that ends the inning. Home run, though, for Frank Chase as he caught a first pitch fastball down the middle and puts it out in the left field stands over the high wall. 1-0 bottom of the second. Thumpers lead. McMaster, Harvey, and Velasquez due up. Leading off is DH Ivana McMaster, hitting .279. 5 homers, 15 RBIs on the year. Cutter up and in on the first one. That's a strike, 0-1. Slider down in the way. Chopped up the middle to Trampleson. She'll field it cleanly to first. 1 down. Next up is catcher Archibald Harvey. Inside pitch and first pitch Slayer both active. .439 average. 2 homers, 4 RBIs on the year. Two-seamer up and away on the first one. Check swing strike, 0-1. Four-seamer down and away. Low, 1-1. Cutter up and away. High, 2-1. Slider down and away. Lined one hopper to short. Majors picks it out of the air, actually, before it hits the dirt. 2 down. Here's center fielder Remus Velasquez, hitting .302. 3 homers, 14 RBIs on the season. Two-seamer away on the first one. Chased out of the zone, hit off the end of the bat to right center. Miranda James is over, and the right fielder puts it away. 1-2-3 inning for Trampleson. 6 up and 6 down to start her day to the third. It's 1-0. Thumpers lead. 9-1-2 due up for the Thumpers. That's James, Peacock, and Tambor. Miranda James leading off. Right fielder sat out the first game of the episode. She subbed on late as an injury replacement in that one. Hitting .400 with a homer, 7 RBIs. Her mojo has been fixed, though. She is back to neutral. Easy target, though, is active here for Praline, giving him a big boost in accuracy. Two-seamer up and away, caught the corner, 0-1. Curveball down and in, poked in off the end of the bat to left. Right there is Daniels, 1 down. Center fielder Grant Peacock up next. Leadoff hitters over 1 today. Curveball down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Curveball's inside, 1-1. Down the knees at the middle of the zone, 1-2. Should have swung at it. Fastball up. Forgot the swing. It's right down the pipe. First punch out there for Praline. 2 down. Here's Tambor. Over 1 today. Grounded that his first time up. Slider hangs down the middle on the first pitch. Popped it up behind the mound. Calling for it is the shortstop. Putting it away is Martinelli, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 here for the pitcher Praline. Bottom 3, it's 1-0. Quintana, Daniels, and Martinelli. Bottom of the lineup up for the champs.
Low ball appraisals. They're never underbid.
Leading off is third baseman Amora Quintana, the infielder, playing third base today. Contact versus lefty active, hitting .207. 1 homer, 5 RBIs on the year. Cutter up and in on the first one from Trampleson. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Swung through it. Swung over the top of it, 0-2. Trampelson's already locked in here. Two-seamer up and away. Checked high, 1-2. Slider down and away. Chased out of the zone and fouled off, 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Lined up the middle, that is a base hit. First hit today for the champs. Leadoff woman on in the third as that whiz right by the face of Trampleson. Left fielder Marcy Daniels is up next, the 8-hitter, hitting .250. 1 RBI in the season. Slider at the knees on the first one. Hangs, pulled to left field, hit pretty well. It is gone. Home run for the champs. As they have taken the lead here on the 2-run bomb by Daniels, her first of the year. 2-1 the score. That hung. Next up is the 9-hitter, Miriam Martinelli. 10th, hitting .371, 1 homer, 4 RBIs on the year for the shortstop. Cutter up and away in the first pitch, out of the zone, ball 1. Four-seamer down and away. That's low. 2-0. Two-seamer up and in. Strike called. 2-1. Slider down and in. Chased it low. 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off. 2-2. Slider down and away. Hit off the end of the bat. Foul. Still 2-2. Two-seamer up and in. Pulled foul. Out of play. 2-2. Cutter down and in. Low and inside off the plate. 3-2. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off again. We're still full. Cutter down and away. Low ball 4. First walk for Trampleson. Good at bat for Martinelli. Top lineup coming up. Here's Faley. Brass Fi. Okay, 0 for 1. On fire today. Four-seamer down and in on the first one. Hard grounder up the middle into center. That's a base hit. 4 straight hits here to start the inning for the Champs. They're in business. Bats are heating up in a hurry. Here's the right fielder, Aaliyah Enriquez. 0 for 1. Low pitch still active here. Slider up and away in the first one. Out of the zone. Ball 1. Cutter up and away. Out of the zone. High as well. 2-0. Two-seamer up middle of the zone. Crack the right center field. Peacock giving chase. Runs it down at the warning track for the first out. Lead runner will tag and head for third. Runners at the corners here with 1 down. Next up, second baseman Hang Anderson. She's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging her first time up. Two-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Trampleson tense. Four-seamer down and away. Strike called. 1-1. Cut up and in. Chased inside. 1-2. Slider down and away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. Second punch out for Trampleson. Second punch out for Anderson. 2 down. Here's McMaster. 0 for 1. RBI hero, though, is active, giving her a boost. Four-seamer down and away. Off the plate outside. Ball 1. Two-seamer up and in. Inside. 2-0. Cutter down and in. Inside. 3-0. No call. 3-0 pitch. Slider away. Outside. Ball 4. Second walk for Trampleson. Bases loaded now. Here's Harvey, the catcher. 0 for 1. Inside pitch and first pitch Slayer, both active. Four-seamer away on the first one. Outside. Ball 1. Slider down and away. Check swing strike. 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Out of the zone. 2-1. Cutter down and away. Grounded then a hold of short. Majors backhands. Fires across the first. In time to end the inning as we do strand the bases loaded, but the Champs get the lead on the home run by Daniels. 2-1 to the 4th. Hazard, Moreno, and Cantu do up. Part of the lineup here for the Thumpers. We need to respond. Let's stay in this and show some fight, boys and girls. Leading off, Ariadne Hazard, the offensive face of the team. Locked in with 1 for 1 today with a single. High pitch active here. Curve ball hangs, taken high, ball 1. Slider up and away, line to first, right at 5 for the first out. Next up, Moreno, 0 for 1. She's juiced. Two-seamer taken at the knees, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, grounded to second, right at Anderson. 2 down. Base empty for Cantu, 1 for 1 with a single today, trying to bring him home. Curveball hangs, ripped foul on the first pitch, 0-1. Heater up and in, high and tight, 1-1. Fastball up and in, chased it, popped it up. Behind short, out forward is Martinelli in left center. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom forward, still 2-1. Velasquez, Quintana, and Daniels do up. Here's Velasquez, 0 for 1 today. He'll lead off the third inning here for the Champs, or 4th inning. Two-seamer up and away on the first one. Strike called at 1. Four-seamer down and in. Bloop to right center field. James going over. Gets there for the first out. Quintana up next. 1 for 1 with a single today. Started the rally last inning. Cut up and in on the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Low. 1-1. Slider up and away. Checked high. 2-1. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off. 2-2. Four-seamer inside. Misses off the plate. 3-2. Cutter down and in. Head up the ground to short. Majors dives to his left. Cuts it off. Nice play. On to first in time. Nice play. Burnt. 2 down. Here's Daniels. 1-for-1 with a 2-run homer last time up. She's 1-for-1. Gave the champs the lead with her 1 swing of the bat. Two-seamer up and away. Outside. Ball 1. Cutter down and away. In there low. Just missed the knees. 2-0. Two-seamer up and in. High and tight. 3-0. Slider hangs. Grounded hard to short, though. Right at second. Right at Moreno on the backhand. She'll make the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Trampleson to the 5th. It's 2-1. Majors chasing Carp. Due up. Here's Burnt Majors. Made the nice diving play in the field last inning. He's back at the locked-in mojo. 0-for-1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Slider taken in there at the knees on the inside corner. 0-1. Nice pitch from Praline. Fastball up and in. Jammed him. Popped behind second. Out for it there is the second baseman, Anderson. 1 down. Frank Chase up next. Hit a home run his first time up when he crossed the first pitch fastball over the left field wall. 1-for-1 today. Right down the middle with the two-seamer. Should have swung. 0-1. Fastball at the knees. Hard grounder to short. Right at Martinelli. On to first. 2 down. Hold on. Got a phone call, folks. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. Had to go deal with something real quick. My son woke up and had a night terror, so I had to get him to go back to sleep. So we're back now. We're halfway home here almost in the second game of the episode today. We're down 2-1. And Marco Karp, our backup catcher, is coming up here. He's 0-for-1 today. Facing Praline, who's having a good solid 4 2/3 so far. He's locked in. Slider taken high out of the zone there. Ball 1. Slider fangs, fouled off. Behind the plate, 1-1. Here down in the way, hitting the holder second. Backhanded by Anderson, on to first. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Praline, bottom 5. It's still 2-1. Martinelli, Fi, and Enriquez due up. Shortstop Mariam Martinelli up. Tense walked her first time up. Forcing her up on the first one away. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in. Fouled off, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Inside, 1-2. Cutter down and away. Chased, fouled off. Still 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased at strike 3. Third punch out for Trampleson. 1 down. Here's Fi. First baseman 1-for-2 today. Singled last time up. Two-seamer middle of the plate. Thank God he didn't swing. 0-1. Cutter down and away. Low, 1-1. Slider down and in. Check swing low, 2-1. Meter up and away. Check swing high, 3-1. Cutter down and in. Hitting all the short. Majors backhands cleanly on to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Enriquez. 0-for-2 today. Right fielder 0-for-2. Low pitch still active for her though. Two-seamer up and in on the first one. Hit pretty well to center field. Peacock tracking back here at the wall. Calling forward on the warning track. He'll put it away to end the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Trampleson to the 6th. We're still down 2-1. Halfway home here in game 2. Pitcher's duel here on tap for you guys. James, Peacock, and Tambor due up. Only 39 pitches so far for Praline today. I got to run that pitch count up. Here's Veranda James. Right fielder popped out her first time up. She's 0-for-1. Tense, easy target active against her here. Two-seamer down and away. Strike called. 0-1. Nice paint job. Two-seamer up and in. Hit well by James to left field. Carrying to the high wall. Off the top of the wall. Extra bases. Daniels gets it in. It's a leadoff double, though, for James. He's back to neutral. Here's center fielder Grant Peacock. He is tense, 0-for-2. High pitch active here. Close choker. Slider taken low in the dirt. Ball 1. It's a high pressure situation, so choker unfortunately has to activate. Two-seamer up the letters. Hard grounded to short. Martinelli throws to first. He gets the out. Throw to third is late. Good job there on the deke by James. Fielder's choice runner at third. 1 down for Tambor. 0-for-2. For an off-speed pitch. Two-seamer in there at the knees. 0-1. Go down and in. Number to first. Slow roller. James coming home. She will score. It's an RBI ground out. We're tied at 2. Tambor delivers. Here's Hazard. 1-for-2 with a single today. High pitch still active for her here. Here up and away. Line to second. Right at Anderson. That ends the inning. Well, we tie it up on the RBI ground out by Tambor. 2-2 to the bottom of the 6th. Anderson, McMaster, and Harvey due up. Trampleson will start the 6th here. We'll see how this goes. Hang Anderson leading off, locked in 0-for-2 with 2 strikeouts today. Slider down and in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away, low, 1-1. Up and away, hit well off the end of the bat to right center field into the gap. James giving chase, it's going to get down, 1 hopping to the fence for extra bases. James gets it in quickly, it's only going to be a double. Still, go-ahead run in scoring position for the Champs to start the 6th. Here comes McMaster, 0-for-1 with a walk today for the DH. Worked to walk to load the bases last time up. RBI hero again active. Choker now active here for Trampleson. Slider down in the way in the first one. Nubber to second, slow roller. McMarino no play at third. Will have to go to first, 1 down. Fielder's choice, runner at 90 feet away for Harvey. Catcher 0-for-2 today. Better away on the first one, out of the zone, ball 1. Two-seamer down and away, low, 2-0. Two-seamer up and away, strike called, 2-1. Better down and away, grounder to second, right at Moreno, no play at home, she'll have to go to first. 2 down, it's an RBI ground out, 3-2, Champs retake the lead. Here's Velasquez, he's flown out twice today, 0 for 2, both to right center. Slider down and in on the first one, check swing strike, 0-1. Four-seamer down, taken low, 1-1. Better up and away, high, 2-2, 2-1. Two-seamer down and away, grounded hard to third, Cantu there. Fires across the first, in time to end the inning. Champs, though, get the lead back on an RBI ground out of their own. 3-2 now to the 7th. Moreno, Cantu, and Majors due up. Moreno leading off. She is juiced, 0 for 2 today. Can Moreno deliver? Missed the two-seamer inside, 0-1. Heater up and away is high. Good take, 1-1. Heater away, lined at the middle, right center, base hit. Moreno on with a leadoff single here in the 7th, tying run on base for the Thumpers. Praline down to neutral. Here's Cantu, 1 for 2 with a single today. Mind gamer, powerverse righty, both active still for Cantu here against Praline. Takes a two-seamer on the first pitch, low, ball 1. Slider hangs the letters, and I forgot to swing. 1-1. Slider hangs the letters. This time we swing, hit well, left center field, carrying out to the fence. Looking up at the wall, Velasquez. Beat the drum, it's over the high wall in the first row. Tristan Cantu hits a 2-run bomb. Thumpers retake the lead. 4th of the year for Cantu. It is 4-3. Back on top, baby. Let's go. Burn Majors up next. He's 0 for 2. Mind gamer active here against Praline. Ball on the first pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Heater up, crack deep center field, carrying well, looking up Velasquez, he's got no play into the batter's eye. Beat the drum, back-to-back jacks for the Thumpers. Burnt Majors goes yard, his first homer of the year. It is 5-3, Thumpers extended to 2. It's their biggest lead of the game. Frank Chase up next, 1 for 2 with a solo homer. Praline now tense. Fastball at the knees, chopped hard to short. Martinelli there to her left on a stop. Makes the play, 1 down. Marco Karp up next. He's 0 for 2. Backup catcher has flown out twice. Slider way outside on the first pitch, ball 1. Slider up and away, this time nips the high corner. Nice paint job, 1-1. Curveball down and then popped it up. Just missed it. Behind second there is Martinelli. She puts it away for the second out. Base is empty for James, 2 down. Doubled last time up, she's 1 for 2. Heater up on the first pitch, line to second, over the glove of the leaping second baseman. That's a base hit. Second hit for James, speedster on here, 2 down in the 7th. Here's Peacock, 0 for 3 intense, not hitting well, but I can't sub anybody in because our other Chase can only play left field. James can play center, but I don't have anybody to play right field. Hokie is my only other outfielder because Connor got hurt. Unless we slot... Now, I don't think anybody else on the infield here can play left field either. Nope. We're stuck with Peacock here. Joker active, high pitch, 0 for 3. He's tense as well. Curveball way outside, ball 1. Slider letters ripped hard to first, right at Phi. He'll take it to the bag himself. That ends the inning. 3 runs, though, for the Thumpers on back-to-back jacks by Majors and Cantu as we take the lead 5-3 to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the lineup coming up here for the Champs. Tramples down after 6 quality innings, giving up 3 earned runs on 4 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. I think only 1 home run. She is in line for the win. It's a quality start for her. Amora Quintana leads off here, the third baseman. 1 for 2 day for her as we're going to go over to the bullpen here. We are going to turn it over here to Tyler Tang as he'll come out of the bullpen first. Tang on the year, 2-0, a 2.03 ERA and a 1.12 whip. 3 earned runs given up in 9 appearances, 13 in the 3rd innings, 11 hits, 4 walks, 1 homer, 4 strikeouts, batting average against .224. He has been used the most out of the bullpen by appearances and also by innings pitched, as he's just edging out Sosa and Valenzuela by 1 out each. Or 2 outs each, sorry. Righty-righty matchup here as Quintana loses her left power contact versus lefty trait. Heater caught the outside corner on the first pitch from Tang, 0-1. Slider down and in, that's grounded to short, 1 hopper to Majors. He bungles it, fires at the first, though. He does recover, 1 down. Let's play. Marcy Daniels up next, left fielder, 1 for 2 today with a 2-run homer earlier. Two-seamer up and in on the first one, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and away, off the plate, 1-2, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away, fouled off, 1-2. Slider down and in, chased it inside, strike 3. First punch out for Tang, 2 down. Here's Martinelli, 0 for 1 with a walk today, struck out last time up, she's tense. First pitch, 4-seamer up and in, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in, low and inside, 1-1. 4-seamer at the knees, check swing strike, 1-2. 2-seamer away. Hit on the ground, number up the middle of the second, slow roller, backhanded by Moreno to first. In time to end the inning, 1-2-3 inning for Tang out of the bullpen. To the 8th, it's 5-3, Tambor, Hazard, and Moreno. Heart of the lineup coming up. Tambor leading off, 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out last time up. He is tense right now, not hitting well. Can we sub anybody in to play first base? I don't think we can. I mean, Connor could have played first, but she's injured. Hazard can come in, but we'll lose our DH, which means the pitcher will have to bat. Peacock could play first as well, but I don't have a center fielder. Cantu can move to first. I don't think I have a third baseman, though. Carp can play first, and we can bring in Cruz. I think we'll do that, yeah. We'll pinch hit with Shane Cruz here, coming off the bench, our primary catcher. He'll take over at catcher, and Marco Carp, the backup catcher, will move to first for now. Might switch in Hazard after she bats here to put the pitcher in the game, I think. Or after Carp bats, anyway. Cruz is on fire, hitting .374, 4 homers, 17 RBIs on the year. Slider away outside, ball 1. Heater up, ripped up the fair ball, past the first baseman into the corner. Cruz digging for first, he'll hold there, as that is a cannon in the right field. Leadoff single here for the pinch hitter. Here's Ariadne Hazard, DH 1 for 3 with a single today. Lined out to second base last time up. Praline sets, checks the runner. Heater down, taken low, ball 1. Heater middle of the plate, ripped to left center field into the gap. That is going to be off the high wall in left center, ricocheting away from Daniels. She will get it in, but it is a double for Hazard. Second and third, nobody out. Here comes Moreno, 1 for 3 with a single. She is juiced. Will they pitch to her? Infield in, trying to protect the 2-run lead. Curveball at the knees, pulled to left field. That is down for a base hit. 1 run is in. Noodle arm activated for Daniels. Hazard is going to head back to third. She is in a rundown. Quintana tags her for the first out of the inning. We do get a run. It's 6-3. RBI there for Moreno. Here's Cantu. 2 for 3 with a 2-run homer and a single. 2-run homer last time up gave us the lead. Heater down, line through the middle on the first pitch. That's a base hit. 2 on, 1 down now. Thumpers threatening. Here comes Burnt Majors. He homered last at bat as well, going back-to-back with Cantu. Locked in 1 for 3 today. Slider hangs the letters, and it's not coming back, folks. Beat the goddamn drum into the second deck in dead center. Burnt Majors hits his second homer of the game, breaking it open. It is 9-3. Thumpers lead by 6. I forgot how to count. Frank Chase up next, 1 for 3 with a solo homer. And that is finally going to do it for August Praline as they pull him. Coming out of the bullpen is Nia Yoder, 3 ERA and a 150 whip. Right-hander takes over. First pitch changeup in the dirt, ball 1. Now I got to readjust the timing because Yoder is a slow baller. And Praline, he was a little bit faster. Slider up, taken high, 2-0. Chase sitting on a fastball. That's a changeup, taken high, 3-0. Changeup hangs, line to short, right at Martinelli, 2 down. Base is empty for Carp. Catcher 0 for 3 today, he's tense. Heater down, crushed to right field, hit well by Carp into the corner. Looking up, Enriquez at the wall, making the catch. That ends the inning. But the Thumpers strike for 4. Breaking it open, it's 9-3 to the bottom of the 8th. Phi, Enriquez, and Anderson do up. And now I'm going to get a little tricky here. I am going to sub in Hazard to play first base. Carp is going to exit, and the pitcher will come in for Carp. He will not have to bat, though, because he's the last person to bat. And that, my friends, is how you finagled the CPU. All right, Tang, this is your game. Make it happen. Heater down and in on the first pitch, hitting the hold of second, past the diving Moreno. That's a base hit. Leadoff batter on here in the 8th for the Champs, looking to make a rally at it. Here comes Enriquez, 0 for 3. Slider up and in on the first one. Off the plate inside and a little high. Ball 1. Two-seamer away. Outside. 2-0. Slider up and in. Enriquez rips it foul. Out of play. 2-1. Heater up and in. Inside. 3-1 off the plate. Two-seamer away. Fouled off. Out of play. Full count. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Second punch out for Tang. 1 down. Next up, Anderson. 1 for 3 with a double. Struck out twice as well. Two-seamer away on the first one. Outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Grounded at the middle of the second. Jammed. Moreno dives. Knocks it down on the dive. Play on to first is late. Infield single. Everybody's safe. Here's McMaster. 0 for 2 with a walk. RBI hero active. Slider down in the way in the first one. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Number to first. Right at Hazard. Fires to second. 1. Majors back to Hazard. Not in time. Fielder's choice. Runners at the corners. 2 down for Harvey. 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out last time up. Slider down in the way in the first one. Just outside. Ball 1. Slider up and away. High out of the zone. 2-0. Two-seamer down in the way. Hit up the middle of the second. Moreno lunges out of a reach. That's a base hit in the right center. Peacock comes up throwing for third. Runner's going to try it. Here's the throw. It is late. RBI single for Harvey. His first hit today. It's 9-4. Runners at the corners. 2 down for Velasquez. He's 0 for 3. Gone out 3 times today. Two-seamer up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Number to second. Moreno to her right. Charges. Bare hands to first. In time to end the inning. Tang through the 8th despite giving up a run. To the 9th, it's 9-4. James, Peacock, and Cruz do up. Here's Miranda James. 2 for 3 today. Double and a single on her cards. Facing Yoder. Heater middle in on the first pitch. Turned on and belted deep left center field. Did she get it? Beat the drum. It's just over the high wall. Miranda James goes yard. She is now a triple shy of the cycle today. Second of the year for Veranda. It is now 10-4. We get that run right back. Grant Peacock up next. Leadoff hitter 0 for 4 today in tenths. Slider up in the first pitch. Ripped up the middle base hit. First hit today for Peacock. He's 1 for 5. Yoder now tenths. And is going to bring up catcher Shane Cruz, who's on fire. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Pinch hit to start the rally last inning. That's inside. Ball 1 on the changeup. Changeup up and in, high and inside. 2-0. Changeup hangs and Cruz obliterates it. It's not coming back, folks. Beat the drum. It's in the third deck in right field. Home run for Shane Cruz. His first homer of the day. Second of the episode. Back-to-back games with a homer for Cruz. 5 on the year now. It is 12-4. Break it open, make him bleed. Next up is Hazard. 2 for 4 with a double and a single. Change up high, ripped to left center into the gap. That is down in front of Daniels for a hit. Third hit for her Hazard today. She's on with a single. Next up, Moreno. She is 2 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI. Harder down and in, grounded up the middle, into center. That's a base hit. Back-to-back singles here, still nobody out. Here's Cantu, 3 for 4 with a homer, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. He's locked in. And Yoder coming out. Here comes long reliever Aviana Dapper. 3.18 ERA and a 129 whip. She does have Wild Thing active here. Line gamer and power versus righty active for Cruz. Cantu, he's already homered once today. Check swing up and away on the heater, 0-1. Slider down, ripped into left field. That's a base hit. Base is going to be loaded now. Nobody out. Here's Burnt Majors, 2 for 4 today. He has homered his last 2 times, driving in 4 runs. Can he do it again? Come on, Burnt. Infield in. Change up inside, foul back, 0-1. Just missed it. Slider down, in there at the knees, 0-2. Change it down, hard grounder past the shortstop into left field. That's a base hit. We stay loaded. It's 13-4. Next up, Frank Chase, 1 for 4 with a solo homer today. Slider pin in, high, ball 1. Dapper tense. Changeup hangs, line to center field, right at Velasquez. 1 down. We are going to hold. That's a good arm. Bases remain loaded for Tyler Tang, the pitcher. He's at, 26 pitches. We are going to pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench here to bat is going to be backup shortstop, actually, Withers Oldman. Hitting .419, 3 homers, 9 RBIs on the year for Withers. Bases loaded, 1 down. First at bat of him today. Change up and in, inside, ball 1. He also didn't play in the first game either, so this is legitimately his first bat of the whole episode. Change up, hangs, grounded to short. Martinelli to second, 1. Anderson to first, double play, and that ends the inning. I'm going to go ahead and bring in here out of the bullpen to slam the door. It is going to be Sky Sosa. Bottom 9, it's 13-4. Quintana, Daniels, and Martinelli due up. Here's Quintana, 1 for 3 with a single today. Here inside on the first one from Sosa, strike called, 0-1. Sosa trying to bounce back. Had been a rough couple of outings out for her last. Curveball down on the way in there at the knees, 0-2. ERA just over 7.8. Slider up and away. Just outside, 1 high, 1-2. Forcing it down and in. Hit on the ground is short in the hole. Majors on the backhand, makes the play. On to first, 1 down. Next up, left fielder Marcy Daniels, 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer.
Marcy Daniels.
Peter inside, up and in, inside, ball 1. Slider hangs, ripped the left field. That is going to be a base hit. Chase gets it in. Runner on, 1 down. Second hit today for Daniels. Next up, the 9-hitter Martinelli, 0 for 2 with a walk. She's tense. Curveball middle away on the first one. Blooped off the end of the bat to center. Peacock there. Makes the catch, 2 down. Runner still at first. Last chance today for the Champs is the leadoff hitter. It is Glass Phi, 2 for 4, 2 singles, still on fire today. Forcing it down and in on the first one. Check swing strike, 0-1. Ball down and away. Grounded up the middle of the short, slow roller. Majors to his left, backhands, fields it onto first. That ends the game. Thumpers win game 2 as it's a sweep in the episode here as we absolutely obliterate the Champs. 13-4 the final. It was close up until the 7th inning, and we just broke it open and never looked back. You love to see it. Hitless today at the plate, Tambor, though he did hit an RBI ground out. Also Carp and Old Man on the pinch hit opportunity. 2-run homer here for Shane Cruz. What else we had? Moreno had an RBI single. Cantu had a 2-run homer. Majors had a 3-run homer and a solo homer. He also singled home run as well. Frank Chase a solo homer. Veranda James a solo homer as well. Winning pitcher is Piper Trampelson. Oh, sorry, I forgot to check the Champs lineup. Hitless today was Enriquez, McMaster, Velasquez, and Martinelli. 2-run homer for Marcy Daniels and 2 RBIs today for Harvey. 1 on a ground out, 1 on a single. Pitching lines, Trampelson gets the win, 6 quality innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 homer. She improves to 2-0. Tang 2 innings in relief, giving up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, and Sosa an inning clean, 1 hit given up. On the other side, Praline 7 1/3, 13 hits, 9 earned runs given up on 4 homers, 1 strikeout. He falls to 0-2. Yoder 2/3 of an inning, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 homers, and Dapper an inning, 2 hits given up. Player of the game, Burnt Majors with his 2-home run day, driving in 5 runs total. Tristan Cantu, the runner-up, with his solo 2-run homer. And then Veranda James with a triple shy of the cycle performance. She hit a solo homer, double, and single. Not bad. You'd love to see it, guys. Great day. We beat both division leaders in this episode. That's awesome. All right, now I've already started looking ahead in the schedule. There is one more team that I think we should play, and it's the Swampers. They're in second place in the Champs Division. Media's asking who you thought lived up to your expectations today. Who do you praise, Cantu or James? Let's do James. Give up our loyalty a little bit here. Both of them really did well. Media's asking who you thought put the eye in today's team. Who do you throw under the bus? Carp. No questions. Went 0 for 4. Who's on dirty hamper duty this week? Diaz. Okay. Looking at the schedule, Bird Lizards are not doing well right now. They're below 500, I believe. Yeah, they're 7 and 8. They're barely 500. They're at the 500 mark. We don't want to play them again. Swampers, they're looking good. They're 10 and 5. That's the team I want to play next. Outside of that, there really isn't another team that I want to focus in on that's not in our division outside of the Bards. So unless we play the Bards again or the Swampers after that game, that's it. Those are the only two teams I want to see right now. So looking at the schedule, next game we're going to play is this one against the Swampers. We'll then probably sim this game against its Toucans. They have a losing record. Riddles have a losing record. Gold Colts are in last place in their division. Bards, that's a big matchup right there. Dive Bombers are in last place in our division, and the Nocturnals are not doing well either. So those are literally the only two games I want to play left this season, so that we might just do them next episode and call it a day. In theory, we should be pretty close to locking up a playoff berth. Right now, we are 12 and 4. We're guaranteed to, at minimum, finish at 500. That's the worst we can do. Looking around the league at roster moves here before we jump into the sim. Peacock loses 6 speed, unfortunate. Trampleson gets +9 fielding. That's great, I guess. We'll use it. That's it. No roster moves made. Let's go ahead and sim up to the next game here. Toucans taking on the Gold Colts here. Toucans win 4-2. Bird Lizards taking on the Swampers here, and the Swampers look like they're going to win again, and they are 10-4. That should be a good matchup for us. Swampers now 11 and 5, half game out of first in their division. Dive Bombers eke out a win 3-2. Bottlenose is taking on the False Knights here, second game of a doubleheader. False Knights win 5-2. They split it. Bards taking on the Riddles here. Bards win 5-3. Keeping pace with us, 2 games back. Tramplers taking on the Night Bats here. Tramplers blow them out 12-7. Below Zeros taking on the Leather Wings. Below Zeros rally to win 7-3, as they were down 3-0. Trackers rally to beat the Furry Flyers 4-3. Gold Coach shut out the Dive Bombers 2-0. Champs taking on the Nocturnals here. Champs rally to win 4-2. As they improved to 12 and 4 as well, tied with us for the best record in the league. Tramplers win again. Bottlenoses win. Swampers taking on the Toucans again. Toucans split this doubleheader 3-2, winning in game 2. Leather Wings drop another one to the Trackers 4-1. Night Bats taking on the Below Zeros. Night Bats win 4-2. Last game of the sim. Bards and Gold Coats here. Gold Coats pull the upset 2-0. Good win for them. Wow. All right, so the Bards are now 2.5 out of first here. We have one more game left here in this episode. This is going to be a sim game, so I want to get up to the next one real quick. This is the Bird Lizards. We already played them this year. It was a great walk-off victory. If you haven't watched that episode, it is amazing. You have to watch it. It's amazing. Chance to lose Mind Gamer? No. Chance to get high pitch. That's interesting for Chase. Not giving you Noodle Arm. Not giving you Choker. Not giving you Whiffer. Not giving you Crossed Up. Literally the only good one here is this one for Chase. So buy that real quick. 2 + 2 power to 48. 2 contact to 53. Gets the bonus 2 power. So now that's 50. Awesome. Going for bonus 4 contact. Will not get it. Going for 25% chance for high pitch. We are going to get it. That is awesome. So Chase gets a little bit better. Plus 40 loyalty. He's now up to 96. And he's now a B-. Good job, Frank. Shame you're 30 and you probably won't be here next year anyway. All right, there's the lineup set for that game. We're going to go... Oh, is he juiced too? Oh, he is. Given the upgrade, and now he's juiced. He's feeling it. Awesome. All right, so that's the matchup against the Bird Lizards. Bruiser versus Sweeney. Both of them are aces of their respective staffs. Both are struggling this year. Let's see who comes out on top. Can we win a game we should win? Up to a 1-0 lead. Drop it 2-1, 5-2. Yeah. 3-run homer killed us there. Drop that one to the Bird Lizards, so the season series will be split at 1 game apiece. We still have a 2-game advantage, though, in the division. Invited to the LAN party. Who's my +1? Oldman. Max out his loyalty. Okay, a couple games to sim, and then the Swampers is the game we're going to jump into next episode. So this is where we'll end off. 4 games to sim here real quick. For False Knights taking on the Furry Flyers, False Knights win 6-2. They are now 12-5, tied with us for the best record in the league. Champs taking on the Nocturnals. Champs win 8-3 in 10 innings as they break it open late. They improved to 13-4. They have the best record in the league. Riddles rally to beat the Gold Coats 11-7 as that's a battle of teams with losing records. Bionics taking on the Beast. Bionics pull the upset. They win. Actually, it's not really an upset. Both teams have losing records now that I look at it. Alrighty, next episode. We are taking on, in the first game, the Swampers. Swampers come in at 11-6, second in their division. They are making a push for the division lead. Need to keep winning to stay in pace with the champs. On the mound for them is right-hander Marigold Longstop, 2-0 with a 2.19 ERA and a 1.14 whip. She does, however, have walk prone. On the mound for us will be the veteran Fowler Sandoval, 2-0 with a 3.04 ERA and a 1.12 whip. Looking around the league at roster moves after the Bird Lizards game. Peacock lost his high pitch trade. I just gave that to you, Grant, you son of a bitch. Down to a C+. I can't wait to get rid of you in the offseason. Ahmad Montgomery is picked up by the champs. He'll replace Merle Cherry in their pitching rotation. Kane Tambor gets +2 contact on a random roll. That's nice. Sandoval -10 velocity. There's the regression I was hoping wouldn't hit. He's down to a B now. Ugh, that's unfortunate. So we get to pitch with Sandoval after losing the extra velocity. Looking at all of these traits, that one sucks, that one sucks, that one sucks. Ooh, good one for Hazard. Chance gain fastball hitter. Dumb one for Moreno and dumb one for Booper. Just this one for Hazard. Let's go. +2 speed to 79. Going for a bonus 4. She's going to get it. Up to 83 now. That's +6 total. Going for fastball hitter. Not going to get that. We don't want to get too greedy now. Still, Hazard already has maxed out loyalty, so no harm, no foul there. Awesome. Okay, so next episode. First game against the Swampers. Here's the lineup we'll use. Leading off in left, Frank Chase. Batting second, first baseman Kane Tambor. Batting third, catching Ariadne Hazard, giving Cruz a day off. Batting fourth, second baseman Aviana Moreno. Batting fifth, third baseman Tristan Cantu. Batting sixth, locked in shortstop Burnt Majors. Batting seventh, pitcher Fowler Sandoval. Batting eighth is 10th center fielder Grant Peacock, as Connor is still hurt. And batting ninth will be 10th right fielder Veranda James, as we don't have another right fielder because Peacock is playing all the time because Connor is hurt. And Hokie can't play anything other than left field. Same with Chase. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. Big wins today for the Thumpers as we beat both division leaders, the False Knights and the Champs, winning 17-4 and 13-4. And then we simmed a game against the Bird Lizards, lost that 5-2. Next episode will probably be the regular season finale. We are going to take on the Swampers in the first game, and then the second game is going to be against the Bards, our closest rivals in the division. So we're going to find out who's in the playoff. Who will we make the playoffs? Will we win the division? Or will we be on the outside looking in? Next time out, it's the regular season finale. Tune in here to see how year one ends. If you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and/or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. I'll catch everybody in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys may be.